Capo Football Club, boys under 13, top flight.
Jacob Arias, coach.
Malik The Rock Carmichael.
Pedro Chato Soriano.
Gustavo Goose Gonzalez.
Oliver Amjadi.
James King James.
Anthony Funnyman Marmolejo.
Joshua Baby G Casaribias.
Anthony Champ Compian.
Jose Saldivar.
Marcus Chirito Thomas.
Michael Wally. Giovanni Gio Moldova.
Ian Token Richards. Anthony Vasquez the Hammer.
Fernando Fernie Rosales.
Hard work pays off! Hard work pays off! Hard work pays off! 1, 2, 3, Capo!
From Chaparosa Park here in Laguna Niguel, this is the Cal Premier League Winter Cup 2012, the first annual. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg G.K. Porter for Langevin Productions with George on the camera. Let's get the lineups for Capo FC and Tustin United Red, the two boys squads in this championship match of the boys under 13. The head coach is Peter Carey. The keeper is Malik Carmichael. Number 3 will be Gustavo Gus Gonzalez. Number 4 is Fernando Fernie Rosales. Number 7 is Marcus Corrito Thomas. Number 8 is Ian Token Richards. Number 11 is James King James Ustic. Number 12 is Anthony Funnyboy Marmoleo. Number 14 is Joselito Saldivar. Number 17 is Giovanni Gio Almodovar. Number 10 is Anthony Champ Compian. Number 16 is Pedro Chato Soriano. Number 18 is Michael Wally. Number 19 is Anthony the Hammer Vasquez. Number 21 is Oliver Amjadi. And 99 is Joshua Baby G Casarubias. And they'll be going from left to right on your picture screen, and from right to left will be the Tustin United Red squad, and their head coach is Bogi Dragici. The team manager is Andy Fike. And the Silver Elite South champions as we are underway. For all your sailors out there past and present, shift colors. The keeper for the Tustin United Red team is Daniel Segura. Number 2 at center back is Sean Dismura. Number 3 at forward is Gustavo Morillo. The number 4 at midfield is Elion Masnak. Number 6 at center back, and he's the captain, Matthew Fike. Number 7 at center mid is Jose Sosa. And number 8 at right back is Tasso da Osis. Number 9 at forward is Sebastian Grassini. Number 10 at center mid is going to be Eric Pineda. This ball sent at 18-yard box and a header! And is it a goal? It is an offsides call, so it is no goal. And so it'll be a free kick now. for Capo FC. Let's get the rest of that lineup for Tustin United. Sammy Lee is at right mid, number 11. Number 12 at left mid is Pablo Cortez. Number 14 at holding center mid is Trey Pitts. 16 at left back is Herman Martinez. At forward, number 17 is Adam Eldefrawi. Number 18 at center mid is Milan Alistair. 20 at forward is Jake Bobo. 21 is Josh Kim at forward. And also at forward is Nelson Kim, number 27. And a center ref says it is a goal. We did not get who scored the goal, but nevertheless, it is 1-0. Just in the early moments of the match, Tustin United Red scoring the first goal of the match. And they lead 1-0. And now the team that tied them in bracket play, 2-2, is down 1-0. Got a chance to see them a few months ago, and they really played well in that match, but there were times when the other club played well also, and that match ended up in a tie. 3-3 was the final score. Eldefrawi, and taken away now by Anthony the Hammer Vasquez. They go up the center to Ian Token Richards on the near side. Capo FC now, a quick touch by Gonzalez and Goose. And it is still in the field of play now. On a pitch in the middle. Ian Token Richards to Soriano now. Pedro, a dangerous player, number 16 out there. Chato. Here's Richards now. Richards on the move. Richards in the box. Dispossessed there. But now a service in the box, and it's going to go over frame that time. So Daniel Segura is going to watch that one. Watches it go over frame, and now he will get it started on a goal kick for Tustin United. Ball driven down at central now. Intercepted by the Hammer Vasquez, but now on the near side is Pablo Cortez, and he drops it back. On the near side, they work it over to Murillo. Murillo drops it back, gets a return pass now on the near side, being marked very, very well by Gonzalez. They tried to go to the central, but it's stolen away. Nicely done that time by Marmolejo. On it now is Pitts. Pitts works out wide now. Two fabulous squads here in the championship, and a through ball and a save. No problem that time for Merlik Carmichael, seeing him for the first time on this Capo FC squad. And a nice strike that time by Cortez. And an offsides call. So a little bit too ambitious in the central, and it'll be a free kick now. And this will be the first one for Capo FC. Taking it that time was Almodovar. And into the 18-yard box, trying to get another strike, and he can't. As it winds on the near side and is out of play. But it'll be a throw-in. Compian into the box now, trying to get a subsequent strike. Soriano, but here's Compian. Gets it to Soriano. Gets it over to his teammate now. The heel pass to Soriano. He's got speed, but they mark him well into space. And they push it upfield now. The size of the field was reduced, but giving it away that time was Almodovar. But Almodovar chases after it now, and he's got the soccer ball in space. Almodovar driving it down to central. Intercepted by Tustin United. On the near side in this 1-0 match. Greg G.K. Porter with George Landevin on a video camera. For Landevin Productions. Down to central. And Carmichael will get this one with plenty of time and space. Under the lights here, Chaparosa Park. The CPL Winter Cup. California Premier League. Tariano tried to get to that one. He couldn't. However, here's Compion. Compion winning it. Down to Central, looking for Sardiano. And they have it in the box now, but it's an offsides violation. Offsides call. And it will not count. And now the free kick for Tustin United Red. In this 1-0 match. Sending it to the wide side of the field now. And they work it over to Trey Pitts. And he drops it back. Trying to look for somebody up forward, but can't get him. And on the near side, going by at that time was Almodova, and it goes out of play on the near side. And Pablo Cortez will set it up for the throw-in. His club entertaining a 1-0 lead. Cortez, that central of the box is headed, but no problem that time for Malik. And Malik will drive it down the left flank. Soriano has it. Soriano being man-marked heavily there, but he's able to get it around him, looking for Richards. And it caroms over to the central now as they try to get another strike, couldn't do it. Here's Cortez, long ball try, but nobody's there except for Moldova. And on the near side, he'll drive it down across midfield, intercepted into space. Tustin United trying to get somebody up forward, but knocked out by Almodova. Nice play. Not to allow him to go any further. Cortez will throw it in. Cortez looking for somebody in some space, and he has one right there. And that is Sosa. Sosa, one of the smallest members on the field. And it is going all the way down toward the 18-yard box, and he almost allowed himself a situation where it would have been a penalty shot. The keeper almost touched it outside of the box. Can't do that. But he was able to drift back and still get to that soccer ball. Now trying to go down to Central. Soriano now being marked. Richards trying to go forward. Cannot. And they go back up the field. Tustin United Red as they stiffened up into space that time. And now here they come with a counterattack. But on the soccer ball is Almodova, and he drives it down. Sending it over the top. He's got Richards and Soriano, and his shot is blocked into space. He goes after it again, being man-marked heavily that time by Fike. And Fike's still staying with him, and it goes out of play, but it'll be a throw-in. As they played well in the space that time, and it'll be a throw-in from the far side touchline. And it's 1-0 match. Tustin United Red scoring in the first couple of minutes of the match. Into the 18, it's knocked out from the central. And Casarubias chasing it down, and he couldn't hold it in. So it'll be a throw-in for the far side touchline. Tustin United Red. This being one of the last games played in this California Premier League Winter Cup 2012. And now it's going to be a tough play as 1v1, and it was outside of the box, but that ball will go past the goal line, and it'll be a corner kick. But they had a good run down of Central by Nelson Kim, and it now will be a corner kick, the first one of the match for Tustin United. You got a repronunciation for Carmichael, the keeper, and it goes up top, and it will go past the goal line. As they didn't get what they wanted out of that particular sequence, Malik, rather than Malik. For the keeper, Carmichael. And Almodova sending it down. Gio on the near side, and it goes out of play. The throw-in out of their own defensive half. Tustin United get the player in his space there, and that's Kim. Nelson Kim drops it back to the central as he continues on with Sosa. Sosa continues to go out wide. Tustin United on the run on the right flank now as they continue to win it, and they're in the box now, and it goes past the goal line. Tustin United Red putting the pressure on again down the field after the counter. And it will be a corner kick, their second one of the match for Tustin United. Driving the ball toward the 6-yard box, but intercepted. And going with it very quickly is Almodovar. And he's going to drive it down the center of the field. You know Sardiano's got speed now. Sardiano now getting into the box, and they're able to get to the soccer ball as he just couldn't control it that time. On the near side, they try to go over the top. Kim, but it's intercepted. Nicely done in the space that time by Vasquez. And he works it over to Marmolejo. As I mentioned earlier, if you just checked in, both these two clubs fit to be tied the last time they played in bracket play. 2-2 was the score. And in the space, we have a whistle. And it's going to be a free kick. Free kick for Capo FC. Second one of the match. Taking it, Almodovar. Let's see what Gio does with it here. He's got his teammates marking up. In this 1-0 match. They'd like to get a quality strike here. And he gets a good strike into the center of the box, and not able to handle it that time was Compion. If he handles a soccer ball there, he's got a great chance to tie up the match. But not to be. So Tustin United still leading 1-0. Sending it all the way to midfield. Intercepted by Casarubias. And it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Tustin United. And Baby G just coming up and trying to meet that ball. At the point there where it was going to, before it hit the ground, and try to do something with it. In his space. Oliver Amjadi getting it across midfield. Try to get somebody to run onto it. That was Gonzalez that controlled it and sent it across midfield to the near side. Sardiano chasing it down. He runs out of real estate, but they'll throw it in. Anthony Compion will throw it in. Champ on the near side to Sardiano. Chato trying to dribble it. He heel passes it over to Champ for a service and an intercept there in the box. Trying to get a subsequent strike, but it is all the way upfield now, and they got to retreat back. Only two in their half of the field now, and that is Saldivar sending it down the left flank. And it is knocked out of play as Marmolejo was trying to get to it, and he couldn't. 1-0. The championship, the boys under 13. California Premier League, Winter Cup 2012, the first annual. And the Silver Elite South champs enjoying the 1-0 lead. And it is out of play. They'll throw it in with Trey Pitts doing the throw-in from the far side touchline. Pitts up forward, but his pass intercepted. Back with it is Capo FC. Compion winning it, sending it down to Centro as Token Richards Ian trying to get somebody to run onto it, or maybe he just wanted to control it himself, and he's got his hands holding his head that time. Either way, the play didn't work the way he wanted it to, as they have to retreat all the way back in their own half. The defensive third, and they'll throw it in. And substitution for Capo FC. If you don't know what Capo is, that's Capistrano. San Juan Capistrano. We were just up there a while ago today. In now is Fernando Fernie Rosales. In the central. Sent forward by Dismura. 50-50 ball now. And going down that time. The defender for Capo FC, and that was Almodovar. And he went down hard on his back. That one will smart the rest of the match, especially when you're playing at nighttime under the lights. Don't get the warmth on what looks like a full moon. Maybe not, but boy, it looks like one. That ball goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. Champ throwing it in. Compian trying to get it to his teammate, and it was knocked out of play. And they'll try it again in their own defensive third. In this 1-0 match. Hopefully you're enjoying this with your snack and your beverage. Greg G.K. Porter bringing it to you for Langevin Productions. Check us out on YouTube. Got a lot of videos. Just type in Langevin, Langevin Productions. You'll see a lot of single-player videos with team videos as well. Now in the central with Rosales across midfield, but Tustin Youth sending it right back into the defensive half of Capo FC. Joselito throwing it in, gets it to Casarubias. Baby G, cross midfield, following it up. They couldn't control it, it goes out of play. And it was off his foot. So Trey Pitts will throw it in for Tustin United. Still enjoying the 1-0 lead here in the first half. In midfield, chasing it down there is Marmaleo. And he and the Tustin United player trying to win that soccer ball, but Tustin U touched it out. And so the white, with the lines across their shirts, and the dark blue will throw it in from their own deep or defensive half. Champ sending it forward now. Cortez dropping it back. And on the near side, knocked out by the hammer, Vasquez. Trying to throw it up forward and get something going there as they were looking that time for Gustavo Murillo. And now they have Kim. Kim on the soccer ball, but his attempted pass is blocked by Rosales. And it goes out of play on the far side. But Kim will throw it in. And they're in the attacking third. Trey Pitts. Which way will he go with it? He wants to get it in the box. A lot of air under it. So able to control it is the white and blue. However, there's a shot, but it's going to go awry of the left side of the net. And that was kind of like a keep them honest. Malik. Gio Amodova sending it across midfield. He's got a player on the near side. Casarubias. Chato, Soriano, back to Casarubias. The give and go, back to Soriano, and he just couldn't quite get to it. Nice little play that time, but he just couldn't quite get to the soccer ball. Otherwise, they had something going in the 18. On the near side. The throw in. Champ throwing in. Compian, the header towards the keeper, and he's able to make the save. Segura finding it that time. And Daniel driving it all the way down the right flank. He's got Murillo now. Gets around one player. Murillo, he's going to look for Kim in the central, but it's intercepted. However, they have a player to take a shot, and it's over top of frame. Nice play that time in his central by Vasquez. And he's able to intercept that ball. The hammer sent it back upfield, but they still got a shot out of it. And now Marcus Gorrito Thomas enters the match. Trying to help his team down here 1-0 on the pitch in this championship match. Here's Casarubias. He can't go any further. Here's Tustin United now in the towards the attacking third that time, and it was pushed out of play quickly by Capo FC. Trey Pitts will throw it in from the far side touchline. Pitts again goes to the 18, looking for Kim. Kim couldn't get it. Kim, one of the taller players out there. They do get a pass, and they were trying to get it to Kim, and it's just a little bit away from him. Malik, the keeper, Capo FC, driving it out of play. Cortez will throw it in. Cortez, his pass intercepted. Nicely done that time by Amodova. Sending it down to right. flank, but too much pace on it that time for Casarubias to run onto it. So it's going to be a throw-in from the near side. Out of their defensive third, Tustin United. And Trey Pitts will do the honors of throwing it in from the near side. After the header by Murillo. Swept away from him. Nicely done that time by Saldivar. But they win it, push it back up the field, but Compion winning it. Pitts the touch. Back in the deep back. Pitts now. The strike, but he gives it away. And on the run, they have to be aware of the fact that Soriano has speed. When they give it away, Soriano's going to be looking for opportunity. Thomas on the near side, Casarubias. Corito trying to chase it down, but they'll throw it in with Anthony and Champ Compion to throw it in. 3 substitutions will come in for Tustin United Red. As Kim coming out, Murillo coming out of the match, and the little guy, Jose Sosa, out of the match. And the substitutions that came in, we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Toward the 18 now, in the corner, but not being able to be handled by a Capo FC player. So it's a goal kick in a 1-0 championship match. Tustin United Red scoring early in the match, the first few minutes, first 5 minutes. Sent down by Compion into the 18, looking for Soriano, and he can't get a strike there as they play well in their deep back. Cortez on the near side, sending it up to midfield now. He's got a runner on the near side, and that is Josh Kim. They're not related, Nelson or Josh. And it is knocked out of play. Cortez will throw it in. Pablo, which way will he go? Pablo into the 6-yard box, but not able to be handled that time by Sammy Lee. And it goes past the far side touchline. If Lee handles that soccer ball, it's danger for Capo FC. They throw it out of their own defensive third. Capo FC. The speedster, Soriano now, sending it forward to Token, and coming after it, and the keeper comes way off his line, Segura. Nice play, good decision that time, because Richards was trying to find the soccer ball. If he does, he's going to put pressure on Segura to try to save it. But now they have to retreat back. Does Capo FC, and a shot deflected. They'll try it again, trying to get another player to win it, and that's Elda Frawi, number 17. Adam Eldafrari looking around, trying to get to the soccer ball, trying to strike it, do whatever he can to put it in the back of the net. But they marked him well. They'll give up, they being Capo FC, another corner kick. The third one now for Tustin United. From the far side, under the lights, intercepted by Giovanni, but they get a shot anyway, and Malik makes the save. The try from long distance, Soriano now. But here is Cortez as they win it into space. They give it away now. The Gio Motiva looking for Richards, but he was shielded that time. Tustin United back the other way. As they get Elda Frari, and a runner on the right flank, got a shot out. He just missed the far post. He just missed putting it inside the far post. I believe it was Sammy Lee on the move. Just could not connect. Would have gave him a 2-0 lead. And in soccer, that's a pretty comfortable lead. Substitutions now for head coach Peter Carey. as he gets 2 fresh players in. It's King James Ustic, number 11 out there. And number 14, Jose Joselito Saldivar. And it will go out of play. Into space. Casarubias gets around 1 player, gets around 2. Nice dribbling, sends it into central, but his teammate couldn't get it. He was just short that time with Sariano. Here's Richards. Richards into 18. Richards going after it. And it's an offsides call. Correction, was not an offsides call. It just went past the goal line. The goal kick up forward. Corito Thomas. And Corito will throw it in, Marcus. Midfield. Corito trying to go on a near side to Baby G, but he sent it whizzing right by him. And the center ref says throw it in. The spot back there, just outside of the attacking third for Capo FC. Pitts throwing it in. The header by Thomas. Casarubias. Nice fake. Casarubias trying to go further. He falls down. Here's Thomas. And into space, Tustin United able to win that soccer ball. Gain possession going back upfield. Played well into space that time. Not allowing Baby G to make the move he wanted to make. He had the lime green cleats to throw it in. Gio Almodova. Casarubias. Chato Soriano wants to go back out wide. And for the first time this evening, getting a little bit of the wind. Had all day, Southern California. The header that time. Sound like I was from the East Coast or something. I'm not. Southern California kid. Born and raised, thrown in. Ontario, California, if you want to know. But we reside down at San Diego. Up here for this CPL Winter Cup. The first annual here in 2012. After the throw-in. Cortez handling the soccer ball. Or actually, that was Josh Kim who sent it up forward. Oh, now they got to retreat back, and it's an offsides call. So now another free kick for Tustin United, and they get their second of the match. In the central now, here is Eric Pineda. Pineda working it out wide now. Here they go in the box for a service intercepted. Still, they have a possession, and it is knocked past the goal line. And actually, it's going to be a corner. It'll be the 4th for Tustin United of the match, but there is a player hurt. And he got up, which is a good thing, and will he stay in the match? Remember, if we miss any substitutions, we'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball. And substitutions will come in from Tustin United. And it is not a corner kick. It is going to be only a throw-in. Sebastian Grassini into the match for Tustin United. Trey Pitts throwing it in. Pitts, Grassini's in the area trying to get a strike. And coming off is Malik Carmichael just in front of Grassini, and he goes down. But he'll stay into the match. He just got in the match, and he would have loved to give his team a 2-0 lead. But Malik showed how tough he was to find the soccer ball in the 6-yard box. Big play that time by Malik Carmichael, keeper. Cortez sending it to the 18, sweeping that ball on a bender off of a bounce. Malik has it. It's pass intercepted, though, by Pineda. And here they come. In the attacking third, trying to get it to Kim, but Kim could not get it. Now Kim's on it again. With Pineda, Pitts on the intercept. Nice play. Pitts down to Central, but it's intercepted. Nicely done that time by Jose. Trying to send it up forward. They have compressed the field. Has Tustin United. The high line. But they have to be careful. Soriano's got that speed. Baby G now. Just across midfield, looking for Casarubias, and he couldn't get it. Nicely intercepted by Thomas, but he couldn't hold on to it. So on the near side, a step over by Cortez. Nice play. And Thomas still after it. Nicely done. Cortez, though, wins it. Sends it to the near side to Kim. Kim on a move, but it couldn't go any further. But off the intercept, and let's see what the call is. Going to be an offsides call. Or actually a handball. So Capo FC with a free kick. They're going to get their third one. Taking it, Motiva. On the near side, it goes out of play as Casarubias chasing it down. He ran out of real estate. So Trey Pitts will throw it in for Tustin United as we work towards halftime. CPL Winter Cup 2012. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Langevin Productions, and that ball sent into the shrubs on the near side. Got to use another soccer ball. I don't know if they're going to be able to get that one in time. And so here comes another one, Trey Pitts. Throw it in for Tustin United. Bogi Dragici's club leading 1-0 on that early goal, and they still having it stand up here in the first half. Just outside the 18. And it goes out of play. Smart play that time by Giovanni. So now they'll get that goal kick and try and get it down the field to their strikers, the speedsters. In this under 13 match at midfield, Tustin United winning it. Try to go to the center, intercepted that time by Thomas. Malik, plenty of time and space. That ball being shepherded by Giovanni. Intercepted by Cortez, coming up strong that time. Cortez on the near side. Pablo still going after it, and it goes out of play. Cortez trying to keep the pressure on, and he came up from the central, and he had a good run that time. But wasn't able to finish it off as he was man-marked well on the near side. They throw it in. Near side header. Incoming to me. So the throw in now by Capo FC. Giovanni to throw it in. Tustin United getting a fresh player in as Cortez comes off. And boy, did he play pretty well in that first half. Might not get another chance here in the first half. No, we'll see. In the central now. Look for Soriano. Soriano trying to go forward, he could not. And that's the end of the first half of action. With the score, Tustin United on an early goal. 1, Capo FC 0. Remember, these two teams tied the last time they played each other in this California Premier League Winter Cup. Let's see if that happens or if somebody can win it in the second half. Stick with us. You'll see what goes on at halftime. That's players paying attention to their coaches. And then we'll be right back with the exciting second half in just a moment.
let's not get sucked into chasing the game. I guarantee they're going to play dump and run, kickball. So take out their center mid. Just don't let them play me. Just stay tight on them. They're going to play kickball, and we'll play our game. You guys understand?
Yeah.
Second half, let's start the same way we started the game. The exact same formation lineup we started the game, with the exception that 20 man wants you to slide out left. Actually, you know what? 20 man wants you to slide out right. Goose, you slide out left. Okay? You gotta watch. You lose the ball, you gotta watch 11. Okay? And Josh, you go offensive center. All right? Hey, Josh, let's stay central. Don't get stuck out wide. Because then when we go to the middle, we're going up. All right? Pedro, keep working hard. I promise the goal will come. Ian, let's try to anticipate the plays a little. Let's be first to it. Challenge. Okay? And then voices. Little voices. If someone's going up for it, it's the header, let them know. Flick right. My voice. Give a little shout. Communication's there. I guarantee we'll have a better half. You guys feel good?
Yeah.
You guys feel like they're a better team than us? No. Let's turn it around this half. Let's get the result. We worked hard to get here. Let's go home with the trophy. Okay? The second half's our game.
You covered all. Just remember the technical. When you're playing this formation, you got to stick forward. We run diagonal. You got it? You run diagonal. So if 17 wants to follow you, you're pulling him out of position. But don't run straight into it. Because any ball that he plays straight, he's going to get over. Very good. Try to keep away from 17. Moving to the outside. If we play the forward, we play him on a diagonal, right? Same way we came out. The way you came out. Come over here. Listen.
1, 2, 3, Capo!
Second half set to get underway, so shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. 1-0, Tustin United Red lead on a goal by Gustavo Murillo. Tustin United going from left to right, and Capo FC going from right to left. Soccer can be a tale of two halves. Let's see what happens here in the second half. 35-minute halves, championship match here of the California Premier League Winter Cup 2012, the first annual. They send it down the central, and a save is made. Just getting to it that time was the keeper, Daniel Segura. Almost for Ian Token Richards. That almost isn't good enough. You got to put it in the back of the net. And back they come all the way down. And Malik being able to make the save. He found the soccer ball at the last moment, and he had a rush coming on him big time, but he made the save. So both keepers finding that both teams want to try and put one in the back of the net quickly. That's the way the match started. And Tustin United leading 1-0. Oftentimes you see that in the big premier teams. They know that they want to put one in the back of the net either at the end of a half or at the starting of the next half. In the central now. Getting to that ball with straight pits at the last moment.
Go, Capo!
In the central, Casarubias sending the ball with too much pace on it that time for his teammate to run onto it. Gustavo says, slow it down. On the near side to throw in my pitch. He has Kim. Kim dropping it back to Pineda. They try to go down to central. Doesn't work out that way. In the central, Casarubias couldn't go any further as they compress the size of the field with the high line. Here's Compian, Champ with his soccer ball. Casarubias, Champ again. Over to Richards. He sweeps it into the 18. Chato Soriano now, as Pitts was there, and he partially deflected it, and then Segura went to his left to find it. Didn't get the full strength of his soccer cleat on that soccer ball that time. Compian trying to heel pass it, And it went out of play off of Tustin United red. So Champ throws it in. Gets a good throw in to Ian Richards. And now Gustavo up forward trying to win it. Soriano's shot is deflected. Down the right flank into the corner. Compian, nice header. Back upfield in toward the 18. Chato, Soriano now trying to get the handle on it, and he couldn't. A heel pass. Soriano went down. On the near side. Staying after it, though. On the intercept is El DeFrauri, but he couldn't go any further. On the near side, here's Richards, and it goes out of play. Richards ran out of real estate on the near side. Wished it was a scenario where he was playing on the big field, the premier teams. He would have had plenty of room. Pitts throws it in. Grassini heading it back to the central. Pineda trying to win it, can't do it. And let's see what we got. It's going to be a free kick. And the center rep says you went too fast. The third one of the match now for Tustin United. They had 2 in the first half. Sending it by Martinez into that left flank, but intercepted by the white and blue. Here's Richards now, the Casarubias. Baby G sending it out wide, gets a return pass. Richards now on it. Settles it down, and then the pass is central, and the pass up forward was intercepted. Back the other way, but they win it again now. That's Tustin United red, couldn't go any further. But into space is Da Osis, and then the pass was intercepted and sent on a quick shot with no problem for Segura. And he sends it all the way down across midfield, but I believe that's Kim, couldn't handle it. And that's right, Josh Kim. And a whistle. And it's going to be a free kick now.
Let's go, Capo!
This will be the 4th one in the center circle. 3 in the first half for Capo FC. Down to central, Segura! Boy, that one had some steam on it. He just missed it wide, and I don't know if Segura would have been able to save that one. Maybe so. Would have been a tough save, and probably would have gave up a rebound. Segura. Now on the left flank. And I say this only because of the fact this is the first time we've seen Tustin United red, this boys under 13 squad. Pitts will throw it in. But they've shown they've been very, very good in this match. Very good in this tournament. They have the 1-0 lead here in the second half that they scored early in the first. Toward the 18. Trying to have it hold up to the outside, and he goes out of play. Trey Pitts will throw it in. On a windswept day all over Southern California. A little breeze blowing, but not that bad at this time of night. Early evening time, it goes out of play, and Trey Pitts will throw it in again. Again, real estate does Tustin red along that left flank. Pitts looking for somebody in the box. That's exactly where he goes. He did it in the first half, but he couldn't get anybody to win it that time as Grassini couldn't get to it. Pineda trying to bring it down, having trouble for it, so he gives it away to Soriano. Chato, Soriano down the right flank. He overruns the soccer ball at Richards. Now we'll have to chase it down. Richards able to find it. Nice decision to go after it that time. He knows his teammate. Chato now trying to go after the good, and it is struck out of the 18-yard box, and it'll be a throw-in. But the player in the box going down And a yellow card on the play, I believe, against Soriano. It's the first yellow card of the match.
Go, Capo!
Can't quite see who it is. You can. You get the view from up top. And we hope the player is going to be okay and stay in the game. Looks like that's going to be the case. Not going to substitute him. And it looks like it was Matthew Fike. Father giving us all the information. Andy, we thank him. And the linesman talking to the center ref, and they're going to make a decision on how they want to do this. It's going to be a throw-in by Compion for Capo FC. Gets some air underneath it, but it's intercepted that time by Dismura. Sent upfield. They get it over to Kim. Kim trying to get it to his teammate Gorsini, but Gorsini had a hard time with it. But Pitts intercepts, and he can't go any further, and they are good at that. Capo FC intercepting the soccer ball on the fly. Not allowing you opportunities to go further. That's why they're in this championship match. Again, out of their own defensive half, they get it to Compion. Compion gives it away, though. In his central, Murillo, who scored the goal. Or actually, that wasn't Murillo there in the central. That was El DeFrari. Into the 6-yard box, a shot, and a save. Segura making the save that time. I believe that was Richards that took the shot. But surely Ian will continue to put pressure on a keeper. He and Chato Soriano.
Go, Capo!
We've seen them work their magic before in league play. Silver South Division. The throw in by the champs of the Silver Elite South. And it goes into the corner, and a save made by Malik Carmichael. Upfield, and it goes out of play as a substitution will come on for Capo FC on the near side. As Jade comes out and Rosales comes in, Fernie back into the match. And if we missed any substitutions coming in from that far side, we'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Grassini being man-marked twice by two players. Goes all the way to Malik. And he goes past the goal line first. And Malik will get it started. Well, actually getting it started that time was Gio. All the way up forward. And it is knocked out of play quickly by Dismura.
Put that pressure on, Capo!
Throwing from the far side touchline to Compion. Pass work back to Compion, and he can't. Sending it forward, and nobody able to run onto it that time. So it was sent out of play quickly by that back line. You like to use a lot of backs. Do what it's necessary to keep the opposing team from getting strikers to really provide a lot of danger on them.
Go, Capo!
On their keeper. Substitutions now coming in for the all red with the white numbers. Tustin United Red. Number 3, Gustavo Murillo is into the match. Nelson Kim is into the match now again. Throwing it in. Pitts. Center ref warning a fan along the side. Far side. Ball going out of play, and every time it goes out of play, that is one of the things that if you're behind in the match, you don't want it going out of play. You want it to stay in the field of play on a pitch and try to have your opportunities to put it in the back of the net. So the advantage is for Tustin United. As the clock is their friend and not the friend of Capo FC. Richards now in the central of the box. Casarubias. And an offsides goal.
First time, buddy.
So it'll be a free kick. The fourth win of the match for Tustin United. Watching the California Premier League Winter Cup 2012, the first annual. I'm Greg G.K. Porter along with George on the camera bringing you the sights and sounds. Watching Capo FC play against Tustin United Red. And a whistle. Few players going down. And the center ref warning the two players. When anything further happens. And the free kick now for Tustin United. Done by the keeper. Segura. Fifth free kick of the match. Tustin United, and they'll throw it in from the far side touchline. Trying to make something happen in the 18. Nicely done. And Malik makes the save, reaching out. A quick shot that time. I believe that was Murillo that took the shot. He has the one goal. It's the only goal of the match. Baby G. Compian up in the air. Casarubias again. Winning the soccer ball, dribbling well. He's got great dribbling skills. Casarubia getting it up to Richards, and then the header now. And a foul. And it'll be a free kick for Capo FC. And they've got a total of 5 now in the match. 5 for both squads as far as free kicks are concerned. Let's see what Capo FC could do with this free kick. Down 1-0. Want to get off the blank sheet. Too high, over frame. Giovanni Gio Almodova would have liked to have that one back. Fresh player coming in for Tustin United Red. Jose Sosa, the smallest players out there on the field. He's back into the match. But his height has nothing to do with his soccer ability. Pitts wanted to win that soccer ball, couldn't. Here's Richards. Nice ball to Soriano in the box. Soriano, goal! Go, 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 goal! Pedro Chato Soriano, and it is 1-1 on a beautiful play inside the 18-yard box to beat the defender and put it in the back of the net. And now it is a real interesting match again, as these two teams have been tied before, but this is the championship match, and there will be a champion tonight.
Go, Capo!
Richards to the near side. Soriano, the great speed. Nice pass. Oh, and he just missed it on the near side. Gio Almodova could not bend it inside. He was alone that time. on a nice feed from Soriano. Substitutions, or substitution this time. Marcus Corrito Thomas is in the match. This 1-1 championship match of the CPL Winter Cup 2012. Hope you're enjoying all of this match. On the wide side now, the All Red want to try and have their own answer. And that ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in in the deep back for the white and dark blue. And actually, it's a free kick. So, another free kick. They have a total of 6 now. On the long ball, looking for Soriano. He taps it over to Richards, but he can't win it that time. But they have a player in the space, takes a shot, and it just went over top of the net. Oh, that was a beautiful shot, but he was robbed that time by Segura. And he goes over and says, great play. As Gio sending it high and knocking it over the top of the net was Daniel Segura. And you don't often see the striker go over and say nice play to the keeper, but that was a good play. Brilliant play by a keeper. As they try again and they don't get that. Four corner kicks. All right, take that back. And that is the second corner kick for Capo FC in the match. In their own defensive half, sending it up down the right flank. But they've got troubles now as Pineda and company try to go down the center, but it was intercepted. Soriano now energized with the speed, but he has to be careful. Pineda now and company as they come back now in the box. They take a shot, try to get a player to get there, and let's see what the call is. A penalty shot. A handball in the box. And Tustin United Red with a penalty shot here. Always the advantage of the striker. Will Sosa take it? It looks like it. Against Malik Carmichael, the keeper. Tustin United Red trying to gain the lead here in the second half. The one they had in the first half by 1 goal. Looks like it's going to be Sosa. Jose Sosa. Smallest player in the field. Can he score? He does! A goal! Go, 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 goal! Jose Sosa! And he does a swim move on the synthetic turf here at Capo Rosa Park. Nice shot up high. And as I mentioned a while ago, had nothing to do when he came back into the match of his height, his ability to play soccer, and he just showed it right there as they have the 2-1 lead. Substitutions coming in now for Tustin United Red and Bogi Dragici squad. So now the onus is sent back. Remember, it was 2-2 the last time these two teams played each other. The shot, oh, it just missed the near side of frame. And Gio Almodova taking some good shots. Remember, he almost scored on that last attempt down not so long ago. And they would have had a 2-1 lead. And it would have been 2-2 now. Instead, they're down 2-1. In the central. And that ball on an early ball, sent on the near side. intercepted by Malik Carmichael coming off his line. Beautiful save that time. Had to make the decision. He saw the striker was wide open down the right flank. Beautiful play. But they're going to give up the corner kick. This is the fourth for Tustin United Red in a match. Outswinger, the header, and it goes off of the frame that time, the far post. They just missed taking a comfortable 2-goal lead. But it wasn't to be. You oftentimes see those keepers kiss the posts of the net. In other words, wanting the post to be their friend. Good luck. Fortune that time for Malik Carmichael and Capo FC. On the near side, retreating back. Matthew Fike knocking it out of play in his face. Center ref looking at his watch. Know how much time is left here in the second half. And every time it goes out, it works in favor of Tustin United Red as they've regained this 2-1 lead, the 1-goal lead again. Compion, the header, trying to get a subsequent one. Still up in the air. Casarubias, but Tustin United still pushing it up the field. Soriano toward the box. He has to be careful. He's got that yellow card. Down the left flank. Chasing it down, Jose. And it goes out of play. He'll throw it in. The header towards Soriano. He heads it again. Try to go German style that time. Continue up the field. Both these teams showing their soccer skills at a high level. That's why they're in this championship match. Midfield. Peter Carey telling me they'll be going down to South America and doing some soccer work down there. This Capo FC squad. And now coming in for Capo FC is King James Ustik. One of the taller players out there, King James. The throw in, Pitts, knocked out. And the all red will throw it in again. And if you're the white and blue, you don't want it in your half of the field. You got to get it going upfield. Tustin United will be very content to keep it in the defensive half and make them chase. Kim going after it now. Kim in his face. And that ball goes out of play. And it'll be a throw in. Tustin United throwing it in. Into the central of the box off of a header. Another header. And in a strike, and that will go wide of the net past the goal line. Here, Capo FC, you got to keep it in the field of play and do some work with it towards getting it in the back of the net. Here, Sosa, his pass intercepted, comes right back in the defensive half. However, they get that ball rolling in their direction. Tustin United Red does. And Pitts will throw it in. No, it will be Lee to throw it in. And center ref directs where it will be thrown in. Player is a little ambitious. Trey Pitts will throw it in. Pitts now. He always tries to get it in the box. Headed nicely out of the box. And then a strike on a wide of the box. Lee now, and it goes out of play. But Lee will throw it in, not a corner kick, very close to it. Trey Pitts will throw it in, and Lee will jump into that 18. Trey Pitts and his team leading 2-1. wanting to add another one to basically put the game out of reach. And it goes out of play, but Compiègne says, oh no, not yet. As he knocks it out of play. Pitts will throw it in again. As he knows he gets another try, and then on the near side it goes out of play again. And that continues to work against Capo FC. Pitts doesn't mind. He'll throw it in again. Try to get a deeper area, and it's knocked out this time by the All Red. I believe that was Kim that knocked it out, so it's a goal kick. And if you're Capo, you want to go quickly. Maybe about 10 minutes left to go in a game, but that's an unofficial time by our count. Center ref has all the official time. Sosa now. Sosa for Tustin United. Sending it forward to Kim. Kim has the soccer ball. Kim from long distance on a bounce, but Malik able to make that save. Deflection. Bringing it down. Can Tustin United win it? No, they can't. On the near side. For the moment, Capo FC. But ranging into central there, nicely done by Milan Alistair to Sosa. Sosa, look back for Alistair, and he couldn't get it. And now, here's Jose bringing it up. Pitts is there, though, on the intercept. Pitts sending it back. The defensive half. Here's Kim now on the left flank. He gets around one player. Kim goes around two. Trying to go around three. He does. He takes a shot on the side. He follows it up over the top of the net that time. Oh, Kim was on the move. Kim almost finished that time. But he would have been offside. So now, after the free kick all the way down the field, Capo FC will throw it in the attacking third with Soriano. Into the box, knocked out by Tustin United. And he'll drive it all the way upfield by Sosa. And only had one player in midfield. And that time it was Anthony the Hammer Vasquez doing the job. But here's Sosa now. He's looking for Kim again. Here's Kim all alone. Kim into the box. Kim! And a shot and a knocked out. Beautiful play. They take it again and it goes by frame. Oh, they had a great play by a defender in a deep back. I believe that was Almodova. No, that was Joselito Saldivar. Beautiful play. And he had to be careful that time on that last sequence of not having a handball in an 18-yard box. But they come back the other way. It worked okay for him that time. So they now will throw it in. They being Capo FC. Meaning they could not have risked a penalty shot again. This time running out. Into the 18, the header. Upfield. And it goes out of play. Capo FC running into a team who is willing to play them at their skill level, willing to get the job done out there on the pitch. And they have continued both times to have the lead. First in the first half, and now here in the second half. But the effort by Capo FC will not go away. Free kick coming up now. Another one for Capo FC. 3, 6, 8 free kicks now. The 8th one, this being in a match. Too high. Giovanni Gil would have liked to have had that one back. And Tustin United says, you can keep doing that because we have the lead. They got substitutions coming in as Kim comes out. And I believe that was Sam Lee coming in the match. No, it's Josh Kim into the match now. Yes, Nelson Kim went out. They are not related, if you just checked in. And where have you been, if you just did? This has been a fabulous match. California Premier League Winter Cup 2012, the first annual. I'm Greg G.K. Porter along with George Langevin on the video camera. Last time it was Bill Williams that saw this Capo FC squad. The Tustin United Red player going down. Ball out of play on the near side. And again, the show of care by Motiva. And Tustin United will have to bring somebody over to check on him. And we'll take a break. 2-1, Tustin United Red lead in this championship over Capo FC. Sammy Lee was hurt, and he is walking off gingerly. And they get a fresh player in. Free kick coming up now for Tustin United. As they have now their 6th free kick of the match. About 3 or 4 minutes, center ref says, left in this championship match. Driven down to Central. Corrito Thomas, his pass was intercepted, brought right back in the defensive half, the defensive third. Towards the 18, they're able to stiffen up at the top of the box and strike it upfield. Now they got to retreat back in towards their 18-yard box. Toward the Central, Sosa driving it up in the air. But Malik being able to make the save, and Malik drives it down the field. Sosa on the near side. The high line for Tustin United. They're going to compress the field if they can. Here is Sardiano, though. Tough to do it with a speedy player like him. On the right flank now, Sardiano on the move, and it is knocked out of play, but Sardiano put a lot of pressure on the defenders to retreat back, and it'll be a throw-in. 2-1, Tustin United Red leading in his championship match. Moments left in the match. Maybe a couple of minutes. The throw in. The header, and they just missed it wide of frame. A Motiva almost. But almost isn't good enough. Has to be in the back of the net. And a point to the center of the field by the center ref. And it didn't happen that time. Nice effort by the young man. Boys under 13, championship match. Thomas going after it. Can't get it. Every time they touch it now, it's the advantage. And Sosa wins the soccer match, or wins the soccer ball, I should say. And Malik, though, comes off his line and is able to make the save. Couple players going down. Center ref says play on now. Cortez has played well. Pitts has got a lot of touches in this match and has played well, throwing it in. Over to Murillo, who scored one of the 2 goals. Sosa the other. Murillo now. Service, and Malik makes a save. Carmichael sending it upfield, but driven out of play. Smart play by Herman Martinez. Capo FC out of their own defensive third in the central of the field. On the near side. Able to get it to Richards. Richards getting that ball on the near side to Casarubias. Gives it away. In the central. Going back, Murillo. The near side. Keeping it going is Tustin United. Murillo now, and that's the direction they want to go. It eats off time off the clock. The throw in, and they were offsides that time. So it's a free kick for Capo FC, and it's a giveaway. Fresh player coming in, Sosa coming out for Tustin United Red. The end of the match now, Eric Pineda toward the 18. Pitts, nice intercept. Teammate Murillo has it in the space. Getting it to Alistair. Milan Alistair trying to go forward. He's got Kim and Alistair, Kim, and it goes wide of frame. But it doesn't matter because they lead by 1 goal. They're trying to eat time off the clock and keep the ball going forward. Pitts now trying to get to it. Chato winning it. Chato still on a soccer ball. Chato on the near side. Pedro marked heavily, and they take it away and drive it out of play. But Chato drove them back, and now their chance in the 18. Maybe their last chance in the 18. Off of a player there. They just have to be careful if you're Tustin United not to get a handball. And they're able to drive it out, and that's a double whistle. And the All Red of Tustin United winning the championship. The first one, the Boys Under 13 Cal Premier League Winter Cup. 2-1. Fabulous match played by both squads, and we hope you enjoyed all the action here on your Langevin Productions. And you saw why the Silver Elite South champions was Tustin United Red. But Capo FC playing gallantly throughout this tournament, finding a way to get to the championship. And they were tied last time they played this squad and couldn't overcome them today. Stick with us. We will have interviews and closing comments from those who participated in this championship match. We'll be right back.
Boys, thank you again. You guys have a very good team.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. You guys did a great job. Great team. Good win. Give it up for them, guys. Well done. Thank you.
Man of the match. I know everybody stepped up. Daniel made a great save, and you know, Jose scored the winning goal, and Gus scored a nice goal. But no, man of the match, Trey. I know most of the times offense gets the, you know, all the, you know, credit, and they, you know, they get the glory for the goal score and all that, but Trey's done an amazing job on 16. Great job, 16. You know, and, you know, that's the bottom line of the match right there. Boys, we know we have a tough road ahead, and National Cup is what we're looking for right now, and we're trying to build up for that. We had obviously to play better soccer than we played yesterday in order to win, and you guys done that, and thank you, and I really appreciate your effort and your desire to play. So thank you, boys. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tustin. Good job, guys.
The cup, I don't hold on to cups. You got the bag.
I think Elliot.
I scored the first goal.
Boys, here we go. Just
Hey guys, get your badges. After you get your medals, you got a picture down the goal, okay?
Where'd you sneak in, huh? You snuck in there, huh? Hey, everybody's in here. Pedro, get in. Come on, get in here. We win together, we lose together. Listen, hey, let me tell you guys something. Look at, hey, we score. Hey, listen. You guys, to me, we're the winners of this game. You know, we unlucky PK, a controversial offside goal. The linesman calls outside, the center ref gives him a goal. Hey, we got the goal in open play. You know, there's no shame in that. We'll take that. We'll take this game. Just help us get ready for State Cup. I think you guys played a hell of a tournament. You know, we thank the guest players for helping us out. The team, you guys did great, man. We're the first place Silver League team. It's not an easy game for us. So keep your heads up. I don't want to see you guys down with your heads down, acting like we didn't do our best. We stuck in there and we gave them a run. And at the end of the day, this is to help us prep for State Cup, and I think we're going in the right direction. If we can perform like we did in this tournament, we'll come through. So keep your heads up, right? Let's go, Trudeau. Let's go. Hard work pays off. A big cap on 3. We're going to leave here as victors ourselves. All right? Nice and loud. Let's go.
Hard work pays off! 1, 2, 3, Capo!
Greg G.K. Porter back here at Chaparosa Park, and the CPL Winter Cup 2012, the first annual, and the team that was the finalist. And tell us who you are, and tell us how you felt about playing in this tournament and your team's effort in this championship.
My name is Michael. I think we did pretty well. I think we probably could have done better. I can't put it better than that.
Yeah.
We could have done probably better.
Okay. What do you guys got to do maybe next time to win the hardware?
We could have probably improved our offense. The defense is pretty solid, but I think we should probably improve our offense.
When you're not playing soccer, what do you like to do?
I like to read.
Okay. All right. Any certain types of books?
Not really.
Okay. All right. When you're at school, you got a favorite teacher or subject?
No, I don't. Just overall,
Okay.
whatever.
All right. Well, good luck in the rest of the year and State Cup play, okay?
Okay.
All righty. Thanks. And your?
I'm Malik Carmichael.
Malik, talk about your effort today and basically, more importantly, your team's effort throughout this entire tournament.
I felt that I could have done and performed better. The team did great. It was just amazing for me to come and guest with this team. They did just amazing.
Well, Malik, you can't really fault yourself on a penalty kick. That's an advantage of the striker. I know, it's a matter of a guess for a keeper, and I think that, if it's not for that and not for the early goal, you guys win this one going away. And they just played great today, and I think you put a fabulous effort out there, made some good decisions. And going forward into the State Cup, what do you think you guys can do?
I think we can just keep training, and I'll keep training, and we can just get better and hopefully take the State Cup trophy.
Well, Malik, it's good to see you for the first time. When you're not playing soccer, what do you like to do? Any video games or anything?
No, it's just always either playing soccer or training for soccer.
Okay. Well, you are one single-minded at school. What subject do you like at school?
I probably enjoy math the most.
Okay. Well, Malik, you've got a good head on your shoulder. You're a fabulous athlete, and you continue to work hard, and good things like this will continue to happen.
Thank you.
All right. And you are?
Anthony Vasquez, the Hammer.
All right. Good to see you again, Hammer, and just talk about this tournament in general.
Well, I think it was a good tournament, except like the first two games, we were like pretty dodgy right there. And then this last 2 games today, they were good. We played good and everything. I like that we played today.
Again, you can talk about the things you like to do when you're not playing soccer.
Well, I play FIFA and I play with my BB gun.
And when you're in FIFA, who are you? A single player or a single team?
Well, I play career mode and my favorite team is Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling. Okay, anything else you'd like to say about this experience in this first annual tournament?
Well, I think we could have done better. And all we need to do is keep training harder and harder till we get better.
All right, well, enjoy. You guys are going down to South America, aren't you? Enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. All righty, and I know who you are, too, because I've seen you before. Tell us what you feel about this tournament.
I feel like everybody can improve, and like nobody reaches their perfect limits.
Okay.
So we try new positions sometimes. So it just helps us improve.
Okay. For people who don't know, this is Anthony Champ Compion, and you played well out there. You helped your team do a lot of things and try and win this match. Anything you could think of that maybe you guys can do next time?
We could just keep on training, work harder, do more fitness, and improve.
Okay. Again, when you're not playing soccer, what do you like to do?
I like to train for soccer. I like to play FIFA.
All right. And what team are you, or what player are you?
I like to play as Barcelona.
Okay. Any subject or anything at school? How's school going?
Good. I like math.
All right. Good to see you again, champ.
Thank you.
Take care. All righty, and your?
Oliver and Jaddy.
Oliver, good to see you again. And again, talk about this tournament.
I think we did good. It's kind of unfortunate how we lost, considering it was offsides. It was supposed to be offsides, in my opinion, but the ref said there was no touch on it. So I thought we had a good chance of winning.
The sport that's the most famous sport is sometimes hard to figure out when it comes to the refereeing and the way they do it. But, you guys put a great effort out there. Talk about what you guys got to do. Again, you guys have said that you guys are going to try to play hard in State Cup. I think this is a good prelude to it. How do you feel?
I guess I second that notion.
Okay, that sounds good. Oliver, again, talk about the things you like to do outside of soccer.
I like to swim, and I go to school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at school, what's good about school?
Seeing your friends, and I like math.
All right. Good to see you again, Oliver, and Happy New Year, and good luck the rest of the year, okay?
All right.
And you are?
James Eustick, King James.
King James, the first time seeing him on our Langevin Productions. James, talk about playing with these guys.
I think we did pretty good, and I'm really happy that I could just play on this team. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it's too bad that we lost.
This is a team that's got a lot of talent, but at the same time, you find other teams that have a lot of talent too, and they put it out on the field too. Maybe a couple of breaks, you guys win this thing. What do you like to do when you're not playing in soccer?
I like to skateboard.
Okay, all right. Pretty good at it?
Yeah.
Today I saw it's a new kind of skateboard where the wheels move different way, and I saw the kids playing on that. What kind of skateboard do they call that?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It was kind of interesting. I mean, the wheels kind of can move on a swivel on two different ends, and it was the first time I ever seen a skateboard like that. And I don't know if you've seen that type, but if you had one, I'm sure you'd be good at it, right?
Yeah.
At school, what's your favorite subject?
Math and reading.
Okay. Well, James, Happy New Year to you, and the best towards State Cup, okay?
Thank you.
And again, we see
Gustavo Goose Gonzalez.
Goose, it's good to see you again. Goose, talk about this tournament. Did you guys get anything out of this tournament, Goose?
Yeah, I think we got better, and we made the new players get better, and we learn from our mistakes whenever we go on.
Goose, what do you guys got to do to really prepare yourself for that State Cup? Is this the preparation that you needed?
Yes, this is the preparation that we needed.
Okay. Sounds good. Goose, what do you like to do again? Tell everybody when you're not playing soccer.
Well, I like to ride around my neighborhood and have fun, and I like to go to school too.
All right. And at school, your favorite subject or teacher?
My favorite subject is math, and my teacher is Mr. Ireland.
All right, well, congratulations for being a finalist, and good luck towards in the rest of the year. Happy New Year to you, and possibly winning the state cup.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, more of the Capo FC, and we really appreciate you guys coming out under these circumstances, being finalists and still not being the champion. And I know you guys work hard. And you are?
Anthony Funny Man Marmolejo.
Good to see you again, Funny Man. And has things continued to be funny?
Yeah.
Or you making everybody else believe that you're funny, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Anthony, talk about what you guys learned out of this tournament.
We learned that when we play easy teams, we get confident and we sink down to their level. Like our first game, we played bronze team. We had no problem, and we end up tying the game. And we have to work on that.
And that's not what you guys wanted. You guys want to be able to take care of teams that are easy teams, and then, you know, when there are hard teams like this, find a way to extend it to where you guys can win it, right?
Yes. When we play hard teams because we're like preparing for state cup. But when we play hard teams, we have to try even harder. Then, we have to outplay them and not quit. Then, because then since they're a good team, they'll what's it called?
They'll continue to see that you guys, they'll see that you guys have quit and try to put you guys away.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think you guys really quit today. I think you pushed this game to the very end, and I think it was a fabulous match. Again, talk about things outside of school for you.
I play video games, sleep, eat, and I just go out with my friends.
How's school going?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like PE in school. Yeah, because it's very fun. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Happy New Year and good luck in the rest of the way towards State Cup. Okay.
Yeah. You too.
And some more of the Capo FC players. Getting a chance to see him here to start off the new year, and you are?
Jose Saldivar.
Jose, again, you guys, a lot of effort today. Talk about, what you gained out of this tournament.
Like pass the ball, or don't get confident.
And just, stay with those guys and make sure that you can play them on your terms to get the win, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, you guys played great. It was fun to watch you guys. When you're not playing soccer, your thing that you like to do again?
Play marbles.
Okay. All right. It's the new year. You're looking forward to State Cup?
Yes.
All right. And what do you think you guys can do?
Just try our best.
Try to pass and try to win, right? All right. Well, Happy New Year and good luck towards winning the State Cup.
Thanks.
All right. And we're back here with another Capo FC player, one of the star players, because of the fact that he's got a lot of speed. Pedro, good to see you again.
I'm not Pedro, I'm Fernando.
Oh, I'm sorry. Greg GK Porter back here with another Capo FC player, and you're?
Fernando.
That's Fernie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Fernie, talk about playing in this match today, but more importantly, what you guys gain out of the tournament?
Well, what we gained is what I gained was that we need to learn how to communicate and pass more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we need to learn how to play more defensive and not to give up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you guys played, defensively. I thought you played well throughout the match. They played well too, and sometimes those types of things happen where, they're able to get the victory, and they came out, they scored the early goal, and that's really tough to try to deal with that through the whole match. And I thought you guys played well. They're a good team, and I'm sure you guys would love to see them maybe in State Cup for the championship. Okay. All right. Talk about things outside of soccer for you that are fun.
My favorite subject in school is PE because we do lots of exercising, and I like hanging out with my cousins, playing soccer, video games. Yeah.
Well, a happy new year to you, and I hope that you guys do well in State Cup. But either way, I hope you have fun and learn more skills playing this game of soccer. Good luck towards till we see you next time, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
And another player, Capo FC, Marcus Corrito Thomas, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm messing it up. Chorrito. Okay. All right. See, me in Spanish, messing it up. All right. Well, anyways, Chorrito, talk about playing in this tournament. You got that medallion. I know it's finalists. I know you wish you had the championship, but talk about playing this tournament.
I think we could have communicated more and played better and showed more passion for the game.
Well, I think you guys showed a lot of passion, and again, it's about you. Sports is about learning different skills, techniques, about yourself, playing the game, and I think you guys learned a lot. Talk about things outside of soccer for you.
Well, I usually outside of soccer, I'm either at my friend's house or school stuff.
All right, well, Happy New Year to you, and good luck towards the State Cup, winning it possibly, and at least having a great ride.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We had it.
Good luck.
You too.
All right. And another player, the Capo FC, and your?
Gio.
Okay. Gio, talk about playing in this tournament.
We played good, and then we just need to communicate more.
Okay. Well, I think you guys played very well, standingly well, and a couple breaks here and there, and you guys win this tournament. When you're not playing soccer, talk about that.
I play FIFA, and then I hang out with friends.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to say Happy New Year to you. Anything at school that's fun for you?
PE.
All right, well, you guys got a trip going down to South America, don't you, for skill level and just some fun, friendly type soccer play, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I have been there. I've been to, I believe it's Brazil. I've been there before, so beautiful country down there. Okay, well, Happy New Year. Enjoy that. That's an experience for a lifetime, and hopefully you guys do well in State Cup, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. And any more players? These guys are fabulous, Peter. Come on. And this is Ian, Token Richards.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you have to say, Ian?
We played terribly today, and I wish we could have won because, everyone wants to win.
Well, it's like that, when it comes to sports, because you're competitive, and that's part of the reason why you even play sports. But I thought you guys are coached well. I thought you guys played fabulously. And in this case, they won the championship. But next time, maybe it's you guys'. We'll see what happens. When you're not playing soccer, again, tell everybody what you like to do.
I play FIFA 12.
Okay. Who do you like to be? What team?
Chelsea.
Okay. Great team. At school, how's that going?
It's going good. I don't mind school that much, but it's kind of boring, really boring.
Well, maybe you'll be a professional soccer player, so it won't matter anyway, right?
Yeah, I know. I hope so.
All right. Well, Ian, good luck in the rest of the year towards the State Cup, and, the best to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty. And we'll find out which one, and it is Baby G Casarubius. Talk about this tournament, Baby G.
I think it was okay. We didn't play our best, but we played okay.
Well, Joshua, you learn, every tournament, every game, you learn something new, or, collectively you guys learn something. So what do you guys got to do maybe to, win the State Cup?
Train harder and focus during the game.
Well, there's no doubt by your answers and your team's answers, you guys are winners, and you guys are going to get what you're after. There's no doubt about it. Talk about things outside of soccer for you that are fun.
Play FIFA and hang out with my friends.
Okay. In the new year, what's your favorite subject at school?
Math.
Okay. Well, Happy New Year. Enjoy the trip down to Brazil, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Okay, you too.
Alrighty. And one last player for Capo FC, and his teammate was skillful, but I think this guy right here maybe might be a little bit more skillful. And Pedro, you scored the goal. You showed everybody on video that you can play at a high level. What do you guys got to do collectively at the high level to win the State Cup?
We just need to play harder than we did this tournament and just pass the ball more and talk more.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys put it out there for those guys to see, and they had to use everything they had in order to get by you. And it made soccer fun for everybody watching it. When you're not playing soccer, talk about the things that are fun for you.
Nah, I just stay home most of the times, play FIFA.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who are you again when you play FIFA?
Most of the times, Real Madrid.
Okay. Real Madrid. I think I got that shirt at home. Talk about, you guys are going down to Brazil. Talk a little bit about how much fun that's going to be to learn, be in a new country, just the whole experience.
Nah, I'm like, because it's more of like when you're playing soccer over there, like the beautiful sights. They tell me that it's pretty cool over there when playing soccer. Most of the times, like sunny days and things like that.
How many stars do they have on their national team jersey? Was it 5, 4, 5? I lost count.
I think like 5. Yeah. 5. Yeah.
You pay attention to that FIFA tells you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Happy New Year. And anything at school that's going on that you're really happy about?
Yeah, just my grades, doing good in it.
Just gonna keep those grades up, and that's the best way to do it. All right. Well, maybe you'll be playing college soccer down the road. Good luck towards you guys and your trip. And hopefully we see you guys down the road, okay?
Thank you.
All right. And here, the head coach, Peter Carey. Peter, you guys fall a little bit short today, but it was a fabulous match to watch. I think everybody who watched it, really enjoyed it. At least I enjoyed it. And I know my cameraman did too. This was a kind of a game where they jumped out, they get the goal, and then it becomes one of those things where you guys got to try to do some things in the second half. But talk about your effort of your kids out there.
They worked hard this whole weekend. The final was a good game. It's unfortunate. I think both goals were controversial. Of course I'm gonna say that, but the linesman called offside, and this somehow got overridden by the center ref when the center ref's back here, and that I was a little frustrated. And then we got the handball. PK, but we scored an open play, so I feel good about that. I feel Tustin was a good team, and at the end of the day, they deserve to win. It's all part of the game. So, the boys worked hard. The last 5 minutes, they kind of broke down and quit, and that's frustrating to watch. But overall, I'm proud of them. I'm not upset at our overall result in this tournament, so I'm proud of them.
Well, that team is coached pretty well, and it seemed like he's got those guys, committing to doing what's necessary. Obviously, to get to anytime you get to the championship, and. They realize that, hey, if you play the same squad, you got to come better the next time because they could beat you. And I think they realized that, and they did what was necessary, even with the refs, right, to come out on top. But you are taking your kids down to Brazil. You told me that. That is fabulous. I've been there before. And talk about how that's going to be.
This is our first time doing anything like that as a club, so the boys deserve it, and
yes,
we're gonna go play some of the pro academy teams down there, and we stay I think at the Oscar Sports Complex for 10 days, and they're gonna see what it's like to be a pro, and it should be a life experience for them, and we're looking forward to it. We can't wait to go. So. And
I read an article not too long ago about a kid that's around the same age, an African kid that years ago, prior to this last World Cup, that that's the kind of thing that ended up making him a greater player, and these kids will never forget that. Lastly, Happy New Year to you, all your parents and that, watching this video, and thanks for asking us back out, and good luck towards winning that State Cup.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Good to see you again, Peter. And that's going to do it right here under the lights. Here at Chaparosa Park in Laguna Niguel, California, the OC. We hope that you enjoyed all the action, and may God bless your family here in 2012. I'm Greg G.K. Porter with George Langevin on a video camera for Langevin Productions saying, take care of yourself. God bless. And as always, remember to save this one on your hard drive. Bye now.